Hey guys, what's up? And today we're back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we finished up the investigation. Today we're going to be moving on with the trial for Turnabout Goodbyes. So, let's get started. Karma?
That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god!
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma's a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So he was your teacher, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia...
Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. Really, I tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so. What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, it's time. Let's head in. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Morris Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Oh, God. How am I going to do his voice?
Fool. You seriously think that I would not stand here if I were not completely prepared? Right, my apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this? I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. No! Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. Now there happened to be one camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard two pistol shots, and the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrest. No. Wait, Mr. von Karma! Yes? Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Oh God. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not! Oh my goodness. I hate you, von Karma. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, he looks so sad.
I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
The judge is just like, why are you stealing my job?
A man called to the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Okay.
30 minutes after midnight? 30 minutes after midnight.
Okay. Wait. Who called?
You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the two gunshots, right?
Oh, come on! That woman and the man who called the report are two different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were two witnesses.
Oh,
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. They have summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, what a heart. What happened next, detective? I cannot say things in his accent. I need to stop. You know, there's a crime scene as fast. The scene of the crime is fast weekend. Can I just press every single one? I don't know. Let's go for it. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. And that's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next salary review. Oh, so much to look forward to these. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected days, Renewing. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Objection facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. Ah, crap. Okay. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court is interested in your musings. I am mixing up the judge, the detective, and whatever accent I think Manfred von Karma is supposed to be in to make Manfred von Karma. So I need to stop this. I need to come up with an actual voice for this guy, because I don't know what to do. Deep, trusting, poppycock. Okay. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. What was that? I'm so sorry. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, this court accepts the bullet into evidence. Well, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Oh, okay. What's this pistol bullet? Okay. Found in the victim's body fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Mr. Edgeworth. That's Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order, order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. I accept it as evidence. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in the body fired from the pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet passed the pistol.
Hey, Nick? What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking to imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Eh? Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which is, as you may have recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order, order! This is bad. This makes it look like Mr. Edward did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the victim speak, the witness speak, no doubt? Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on the... and get on with it, man! Yes! This school will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you on the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. I'm not gonna convince anyone of that. Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here, dude. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out, even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Kawa, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lothar take the stand? Lothar, you are a research student at the university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Oh, God. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out of the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't a nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this corner if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Mars Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Well, just to get a cross-examination, maybe. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight. Oh, crap. Wait. It's Christmas Eve just after midnight. There was something. I know it. Just press. Okay, I'm gonna press a few things, then just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Okay. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? No. I looked after I heard the noise. She said that already. I asked her to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You better look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. You're trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Come on. Are you sure about that? Oh! Wait a second. When was this scene? Come on! That probably wasn't seen at the same time, but sure. Fine, okay. That probably didn't work out, didn't it? Nope. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scan the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Oh, come on! Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. Oh, that's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. Come on. I want to say that it's Gordy. I really want to say that, like, the article thing that happened, like, Gordy was Gordy over there. It was probably Gordy. Oh, okay. Well, this is the only statement I didn't press, so let's try it. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have anything to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Well, wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough! I think you've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor... You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further hours by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh.
Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what do I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make that decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgewood, please take the step. Oh my god. Whoa. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really... Oh my god. Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down! This court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta! What's the big idea? Treating me like I'm some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it! I saw Edgeworth!
Enough! Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No.
Oh god, what's happening? I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. This changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
This changes her testimony.
Order, 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 6 times. Order times 6. You're in contempt of court. It is too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya? Oh. I'm getting off for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of eyewitnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I think I should just stop here. Okay, so I'm gonna continue this cross-examination on with the next episode, and we're gonna continue on with the trial in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, maybe leave a like, maybe you can leave a comment, or maybe even subscribe. I'll see you next time.